Hi, I'm Rory, and thanks for joining me on this gentle walk through a forest. I want you to get comfortable. Take a nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, just relax your shoulders. Let things go. Do that a couple of times. Now I want you to relax your legs and your bottom, your back and your torso, your neck and your head, right into relaxing your dropped shoulders. Just let everything relax and go. Now I want you to imagine you're on the edge of a beautiful old growth forest. In front of you are cedar trees, some spruce. There's hemlock and pine scattered about. So many different kinds of trees reaching as far as you can see. Along the forest floor in front of you, there's a gentle pathway meandering through the trees. It too is different shades of different colors, browns, yellows, and oranges, from fallen pine leaves and cedar boughs over the years. Soft moss and small bushes and shrubs line the edge of this pathway. There's a very earthy smell in the air, and as you look around at the edge of this forest, you can see the rays of sun beaming through it, through the canopy above, like brilliant rays of light, breathing life into the forest. It's a beautiful day. As you take your first steps, you notice how spongy the forest floor is underfoot. It cushions every step and almost bounces. You hear the sounds of the birds above, singing their songs and talking away. The air smells sweet and fresh, just like after a fallen rain. There's a bit of a dampness in the air, but it's cleansing and invigorating. Just breathe it in. It's very peaceful here. It's so alive and yet so calming. You feel safe here. You feel protected here. You're enjoying your walk. You're enjoying feeling the bounce of the forest energy coming back underneath your feet, and the warmth of the sun rays as you walk along. Enjoying the fresh oxygen and allowing it to just fill every cell of your lungs, infusing every cell of your body. It's just so cleansing here. As you walk along the path, you notice there's a tree ahead. It hits the light just so and catches your eye. It's a very old tree, a very large tree, right on the edge of the path. It's pretty wide around. Looks like it's been there for a while. There's a lot of smaller, similar trees around it. You wonder if these are its family, its offspring from cones fallen over the years. As you approach it, you can start to feel its energy, its vibration radiating. You can feel its wisdom and strength. Just feel its presence for a moment. Connect energetically with the tree as you slowly approach. Now reach out and touch the tree. Its bark is cool and rough, but it has its own energy, its own pulse. Try and connect to it, feel it, become one with it. It has great wisdom to share. Just feel the energy. Now imagine the tree's roots growing deep into the earth, along the path and underneath the path, reaching out in all directions. How deep they must go. Imagine the other trees around it and what their roots must look like. Imagine those roots all intertwining, interconnecting with one another, like a collective, a communication collective, able to comfort one another and nurture one another. The forest is alive. It has a pulse of its own energy. It has a pulse that tunes in with the earth, grounded deep within the earth. Now I want you to imagine your own roots growing down from your spine, down your legs and out your feet, growing down from you into the earth, growing down deep into the earth, along with the other roots of the trees and shrubs and plants. Feel the pulse of the earth as your roots grow deeper and go down, intertwining with the other roots along the way. You're part of that collective communication. You're part of the earth energy, the forest energy. Now imagine pulling and absorbing that energy into your roots, all the way up your roots into your feet and your legs. Pull it up into your spine and your chest and your head. Feel it flowing through you. Allow it to flow freely all the way through and through every cell of your body. Allow the earth energy to bring balance and harmony to every one of your cells. Now imagine sending some of that energy that's pulling up through you, out your hands to the tree you're touching. So really pull that energy up through you and down your arms, out your hands, and allow the tree to have as much of that Mother Earth energy as it needs, as it wants. Just breathe it in and up and pass it along. Now turn your head and look around. Keep your hand on the tree. Keep pulling that energy up and through you to the tree. But look around. Look around at the bushes and the shrubs and the plants below the tree and along the path. They are so much more vibrant. They are illuminating bright shades of yellows and greens. You are aligning with their energies. They are becoming more vibrant, more alive. You notice there's light dew on some of the larger leaves, and it glistens like diamonds. It's beautiful. In the background you can see fallen trees and where moss has accumulated and grown up over the years, allowing for a base of new growth and new trees to flourish. The cycle of life is alive and well here. It's just glowing with life, beaming with life energy all around you. Just soak it in. Keep breathing in through your roots and sharing that energy. And just soak in the beauty all around you. Let it energize you and recharge you. Look up to the birds. Feel the energy they have, their spirit. Connect with the birds. Feel the energy of the other animals in the forest all around you. Become aware that they're there. Appreciate their contribution in your life, to the earth, to the cycle of life. Continue to feel the pulse of the earth energy under your feet and flowing through you. You are connected to this earth, to the trees, to the ground, to the animals and the plants. You are one with the energy of this earth. Now it's time to go on with our walk. So pull up one last big pull of earth energy and give that to the tree. Thank the tree for spending time with you, sharing and connecting and getting to know you. And when you're ready, take your hand off the tree and continue back on the path on your walk. You're walking past smaller trees, some even larger trees than the tree you were just at. You notice there are stumps where older trees have been cut down years ago, and new trees have grown right up in between the middle. There's new life all around you. The cycle of life is everywhere. You hear a little brook not too far off in the distance. As you're walking, you turn a bend and you see a little bridge. It's made out of wood and logs, flat beams. It crosses this little brook that you're hearing. As you step onto the bridge, you get a full picture of the little brook. It's bubbling away joyfully, happily. Just pause on the bridge. Just have a look around. The sun's rays are coming through the trees above, warming on your back. You can still see your breath, but it's warm now. You don't feel cold in the air at all. It's damp, but it feels refreshing and invigorating. The water's sparkling and clean. Such a nice day today. You take a nice big breath in and continue on with your walk. You notice it looks like the creek, the brook, follows the trail a ways. Carry on the soft beaten trail, passing past ferns and fiddleheads, some salmon berries and blackberries. There's so many old trees here, so many that have fallen over, given birth to new ones. The cycle of life is amazing. As you round the next bend, there is a more of an earthy smell again. More fallen trees, more dampness. New life is all around, springing up. It's beautiful here. You continue on through the forest till you notice there's 3 logs up ahead. These logs look like they've fallen together, like they've grown together and fallen together. It's kind of sad but comforting at the same time that they're together. The logs have fallen in kind of a tiered formation, like steps. It will allow you to step up upon them and look around. So walk closer to the logs, and when you're ready, go on and step up onto them, one at a time. You smell that very strong earthy smell in the air again. The dampness that's caught in between the logs. Once on top, you realize that you can see quite a ways from up here. Take a good look around. Just scan the forest. It's beautiful with the sun shining through the trees, the glistening water sparkling on the leaves in the rays of the sun, the sounds of the birds and the breeze blowing through the trees above. You look back over the path you've come. It's just so peaceful there. It's so tranquil. As you stand on the top of the logs, I want you to just take a nice deep breath in and feel the earth energy. Feel the forest energy. And connect to the trees around you. Visualize their trunks, their mighty trunks, their branches, their limbs. Connect with the birds in the trees, their spirit and their song. Connect with the wind and the water and the creek. Just imagine what it would be like to be wind, to be water. Just feel the pulse of the forest all around you, standing on those logs. Feel the pulse of Mother Earth. This is a sacred place where you can always come to connect, recharge, reset, and just relax. Now it has come time to carry on with our walk, to come down off the logs on the other side and continue on our journey. So when you're ready, go ahead and jump down off the logs on the other side and continue on with your walk. As you walk along, you feel a renewed sense of peace, a renewed stillness within you. You take nice, long, slow, cleansing, deep breaths as you walk, inhaling as much of the clear, cool, pure oxygen as you can. It feels so good. You allow it to just fill your lungs. Fill your body with energy. You just feel amazing. You notice the landscape up ahead looks a bit familiar. The more you walk, you realize you've been here before. This is where you started, where you came into the forest. You've come full circle. A new start with a new sense of calm. A good start for your day. Keep this peace that you feel in your heart throughout the day, throughout the evening. Remember the stillness you feel right now, and be the pillar of calm and stillness in other people's worlds. It's so needed right now. emulate what the world needs for peace and calm and stillness. I want you to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Roll your head back and forth. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes and sit up. Or if you prefer, just drift off to sleep. Either way, thanks for joining me. Namaste. Ori.